Good morning from Clacton Pier and the start of the massive part of my UK tour. 10 days, 12 parks, lots of content coming up. Now I reached out to the park to ask if I was allowed to film on ride, which I am, got the GoPro on standby, and they very kindly gifted me a wristband for today, so a big thank you to them. That includes a shot on their go-karts, which looks like a lot of fun. There's a few credits here, there's a few other things to do. I'll only be here for maybe 4 hours because I am heading on to the next park this afternoon. But they've also offered to show me some behind the scenes after lunch. So I'm looking forward to this. The weather is out, well, the sun is out I should say, cracking weather. Could be a good day. So let's go and get on some rides, shall we? Right, there we go. Started the day on one of the 2 credits here. They're basically Wacky Worm. I think it's called Wild something. I mean, it's themed like a sort of Mexican Speedy Gonzales type thing. 3-lap special. I mean, it's a kid's cred. The other one, however, over there, Looping Star. That looks a little bit more my cup of tea. I think Harry kind of promised me that it's not rough. I mean, it looks like an older coaster, so we'll see. I think I'm going to wander about a little bit and just kind of get my bearings and see what is next. Right, I'm just wandering all the way along the pier just to get my bearings, you know, like where things are. I've come all the way to the end. I'm not sure what's in there. Although the guy did mention that there's a Halloween thing like they do that he'll show me later on, so maybe there's something in there. But, you know, just coming all the way to the end, it's brilliant. You're just right by the sea, obviously, like it's a pier. But it's just, I mean, there's a lovely breeze right now, which is excellent. Just a great setting. And, you know, as I say, I'm here, thankfully, on a beautiful day, which adds to it as well. So, yeah, I mean, there's not a huge amount at the far end of this pier. A couple of little kids things. Seems to all be at the other end. I'm going to probably go and do the Helter Skelter next, because why not? There's also, just outside Clacton Pier, there's another little place, Adventure or something? It's got a cred. So I'll probably do that. But we'll focus on here just now, because that's what I'm here for. Get on some rides, show you around. I think that's got a low battery. Although ironically, continually saying low battery is probably making it worse. Ah, right, let's go and do the Helter Skelter. Yeah, I'm seeing people up on the water slide too. I'm kind of hoping the log flume opens later, but we'll see. Anyway, let's go do no, let's not do the log flume, let's do the Helter Skelter. You laughing at me?
Always.
Yeah, she will. She'll always laugh at me. Right, I'll see you up the top. Oof, right, there's quite a lot of... Holy moly, there's a lot of stairs. Yeah. Got my mat, so I don't burn my... Oh. I'm not going to talk. I'll see you up there. Right, here we go. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah! Oh, hi. Hey, baby. Woo! Ah! Hey! Right, well, RIP my ribcage, 1981 to 2026. That was a little bit snug. I mean, I've said it before, I need to lose some weight. I had to click it quite a bit. We got a shot, and then after about a minute, it stopped, and he went, "Your ride's not over." Somebody wanted it off. And then he was running it in manual mode, so massive shout out to the guy, the ride up. That was brilliant. You know, playing all the music, getting us going, manual shot, fantastic. So that's that one done. There's the thing to start with. There's the go-karts, there's the looping coaster, and I think there's a couple other things. I don't know if the big wheel's part of this or not, or if that's outside. We'll find out. Let's keep wandering, shall we? Carly thinks she's going to be able to stay at that side.
Well, I'm not going to try. You don't ever even try.
Physics.
I'll prove you wrong.
Oh, challenge! Good luck!
I've got muscles.
Somehow she's managing. I don't know how she's doing it. Oh!
I'm strong.
Oh! Ay, ay, ay!
Oh, I might come now.
Oh no! Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Oh, I'm coming.
Oh no! Ow! Oh! That's alright, I lost my ribs on the Miami. Oh, help!
Joey!
Oh, it's slowing down.
No, I'm not even trying.
It's slowing down.
I did well to last as long though.
Right now that I've been flung about on the twister, why not get flung about on the waltzers as well? Ruh-roh.
Attention!
Oh, right. Right. Aye, aye, aye. That'll be the waltzers done then. Absolutely love the waltzers. Very loud. Right, where are we going? Oh, that was good. I enjoyed that. Anyways, there's only one member of staff in there though, so there was nobody spinning you. So there was periods where I was going hell for leather and other bits where not so much. Right, what's the time? It's 1:15 now. I have to see the general manager talking about the park and the behind the scenes stuff.
No, it's not. It's because you're in trouble.
Carly thinks I'm seeing the general manager because I'm in trouble.
Yes, you are.
Oh no!
You're a big bad man.
Oh no! Right, I don't think I'm going to be doing it today, but they do have the whole arcade. They've got 10-pin bowling. They do have a couple of restaurants in here as well. As I say, there's loads of arcades. Now, I think with the wristband that I've got, it does include 5 video game credits, I think, and some tokens. But you do get a fun card for in here to go and play all the different machines. It's very loud. I'm hoping the microphone is working. Right, I'm going to go meet the general manager, and I'm hoping that I can show you some of the stuff he's going to show me. Right, I have just had a 45-minute behind-the-scenes tour. I didn't film too much because there's some things I couldn't, and also kind of wanted to keep some of the mystery away, as I'll kind of allude to in a minute. Long story short, Harry and the team, listen, this is the thing, I've seen this already before I spoke to him. You can tell there's passion in the staff here, right? They care, they put the effort in. Harry took me in there, which is their kind of workshop. This is a rare site that has everything on site. So they do their own carpentry, their own welding, their own fiberglass, their own everything, all done in-house. And it shows. Like the Helter Skelter he was telling me was closed for 18 months. One guy repainted it, and it looks fantastic. So I went in there and I saw that massive wall of paint. By the way, I've never seen so much paint in my life, outside of B&Q obviously. So that was interesting to see. And then took me in, so at the end here is the Jolly Roger, way, way up there. And here's the thing, right? This is a space that they've used for various things over the years. And it is going to be used for the first time this year for a Halloween attraction. Now, I can't tell you too much. It's very much still just a kind of empty space right now because they're having to do a lot of work to it to get it ready. But what I will say is they have very, very big ambitions for this. From what he said, there's not a huge amount of scare things down this neck of the woods. So a lot of people around here probably have never seen anything and really wants to knock their socks off. So I don't know if I'll be able to come back down. I hope so. I hope I can come down and experience it myself. But it is fantastic. And as I say, the passion from the team. They also showed me like all their investment. Like originally, none of the rides used to be outside. They used to all be indoors, which meant it was only seasonal. And then when the new owners took over, they put the rides outside, and then the arcades can stay open all year. The soft plays in there. It's all hand painted. Like it just they've put in a new bowling alley with like this big massive digital screen. It's like the first in the UK. Like, and there's something coming next year. He won't tell me. He's like, if I told you, I'd get shot. But there's markings on the pier for a big investment next year. Like they're just constantly doing stuff. And when every member of staff I've spoke to, you can just feel that passion. Like, you know, when you go to some places, the staff are it's just a job, and others, they actually enjoy their job. I get that feeling here. I really get that feeling here. So fantastic. But right now, my good lady is sitting right there on a bench, chilling out, because she didn't join me on it behind the scenes. So I'm going to have a little breather, and then we'll get the last few bits done. Bye. Oh. Well, that's the log flume done. That was good fun. A little bit of a sprinkle, nothing too bad. I went to do the looping star, did it packed in, and I had no queue earlier, so I probably should have done it earlier. I'm kind of hoping it comes back. I'm still going to do the go-karts that are right beside me. There's a cinema inside that I've been recommended to do, and then the other cred. So let's go and do the go-karts, and then the cinema, and if I see the roller coaster running, I'll get on it. Hey! Right, just had a lot of fun there on the go-karts. I thought I came second, apparently I came third, because getting first was so far ahead. This is back open again, so let's go get this one done, shall we? Well, there's the other credit on the looping star. Couple of things. So when I met with the ride manager, Harry, earlier, he said to me, it's a smooth coaster. And then later he kind of backtracked and went, but it's got the rough terrain. It wasn't too bad. There was one bit that properly flung me into the restraints. He also was telling me, so the waltzers over there are ex-Alton Towers, looping stars from Cadona's up in Aberdeen, up in my neck of the woods. So, you know, there's a few rides that are a little bit older, but they look after them and keep them going. So, right, I think we are both fading, so we need some food. And then we've just got the Jurassic 4D to do. And I think that's us. So I'm going to go and grab some food, can't even speak, and we'll speak to you in a minute. Also, whilst I'm in here trying to find some food, they do have golf as well. I believe it's indoor and outdoor, from what Harry was telling me earlier, as well as the arcades I mentioned earlier in the 10-pin bowling. So there's a lot to do here. We were trying to find food. There is food behind me, but there's a big queue, so wondering. Whilst I wait for my food, Harry very kindly said to me he would leave a little gift at the ticket office. I've just gone and collected it, and I've got a piece off the actual pier with a certificate of authenticity, which is absolutely fantastic. And as I mentioned, they are 155 years old, so there's a book here with a lot of their history, which I will definitely be reading through. Fantastic. So big thank you to Harry and indeed the park, or not the park, the pier. That is fantastic. Thank you very much. Right, food has turned up. We've both got sweet chili chicken wraps. Yes, I know she's a vegetarian. And a couple of drinks.
Very bad one. I'm sorry.
She started dabbling with chicken. Anyway, £27.80 for 2 sweet chili chicken wraps and 2 drinks. Slight criticism, it looks like fast food. It's taken 20 minutes. So, and I'm a little bit on the clock because I do have to move on to the next part of my tour, and I've still got to do the Jurassic Pier. So I'm going to try and eat this quickly, do the tour, the pier thing, and then get in the car. See you in a minute. I've been advised about the 4D cinema experience thing, so I'm going to go and try it out. Food was great, by the way. See you in a minute.
And they were herbivores who could live for around 100 years. If you just take a look up to the top of its head for me, guys, they have a bump on their nose, on their head there.
Right, well, there's the Jurassic Pier done. That was a lot of fun. That was very well done. Very, very well themed. Obviously, the member of staff going through there telling you a lot of stuff about the dinosaurs and stuff. And then into the 4D cinema, which I couldn't film, but it was a really good 4D cinema. It's one of the better ones I've done. I'm going to have to leg it on to the next park now, but I could easily spend more time there. It's bigger than I thought. There's more to do than I thought. The staff are excellent. The passion is clear. And I'm very grateful for their hospitality. So if you've enjoyed this one, hit that like button and do subscribe. I'm off up the road to film the next vlog. See you in the next one. Adios.